Alright, so this is our last session. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to do just 15-20 minutes today. Nothing that we haven't really done before.
Sounds good.
So I know you just came back from vacation. Did you have a good time?
I did have a good time.
Good.
The first time I came back from vacation, like completely relaxed.
That's
We
amazing.
didn't do
That's
anything.
awesome.
And for my husband, it's like super hard.
Well, yeah,
Not,
because he's kind of like a busy, but
You
yeah.
gotta have plans or else it's not gonna be entertaining. And like, just sit. Don't do anything. Just sit.
Did he enjoy that as well then?
I think he ended up enjoying it.
Good.
Yeah, I do. And since it was kind of still COVID, so nobody's like traveling, we got a cabana. So we got to sit underneath the weed. And finally, towards the end of the week, we met some like American people, so it was nice to be like, oh, hello. So it was nice.
Well, it sounds like you had a great time. That's awesome. I'm glad you came back relaxed. I'm glad he's relaxed too. So you're like ready to recharge and get back to the grind of everything.
Yep, already started.
Yeah, I know, especially with the holidays, right? So when you come home from vacation, is it easy for you to get back into a routine, or does it take you a little bit of time?
It kind of depends on what the vacation was.
Okay.
Usually it takes me, I always like to have like 24 hours of not doing anything, whether we fly in and then I have a night and then we have 24 hours, whether we fly in and then, you know, so I don't have to go to work the next day.
Yeah.
You know, there has to be like a Sunday in between. If not, I'll take off that Monday just regroup.
Okay. So it seems, as long as you have just like a little bit of time to
Yeah.
get back in, then you can kind of
Yeah.
go full swing into it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know. So you don't really struggle getting back into a routine and kind of just take that 24 hours off and get back into
Yeah.
it. Okay. Now that we're trying to add different things into a routine, how do you think that will play out after coming back from your vacation? Like, do you think you'll need like a little bit of a week to adjust to making sure everything's in plan, or get back into it?
Usually it takes me like weeks.
Okay,
Weeks. Usually I'm like, there goes my diet, throw everything out the window, and then I gotta start all over.
Okay.
This week's it's been okay. It's been a little bit, I wouldn't say a struggle, but I did exercise once, and I cheated a few times on my diet.
That's fine.
But,
you know, like
you
your
menstrual cycle.
Your-
So like
I mean,
the bags of
that is
M&Ms came out. Like, forget about it.
That's good that you like worked out though. Like you are trying to get back into it. Cheating on your diet. That sometimes we need that.
Right.
Otherwise, we're gonna go on like a binge.
Right. Right.
So if I eat a couple of M&Ms when it's my time of the month, that's fine. You know. So it's good that you're trying to get back into that routine. What kind of workouts were you doing? Were you gonna do the like hit ones that you like?
Yep. I
Okay, so you
do
still
those,
those.
yeah.
All right.
It's kind of like no-brainer for me. Like, I don't have to think about it.
Mhm.
Just do it.
And was it a 30-minute workout or?
This one happened to be a 25-minute workout with a 5-minute stretch. So
Okay.
those, it's like per circuit videos are kind of, each one is different. So sometimes
Yeah.
they're right at 30, sometimes they're a little less and more stress, or more stretch, and then sometimes they're just a little stretch and more workout.
Okay. So you're still enjoying those, it seems
Yep.
like. Okay. I have found some stretching videos, and I can share those with you if you'd like.
Perfect.
Because I know we were talking about getting into more of like a stretching at night routine to help with sleeping and things like that. So I will email you those just because they're links to YouTube videos. And I have found that they work well for me, but I am a different person, so if they don't work for you, that's fine. And we can always try something else, you know? Let's see. So the workouts that work best for you, are those hit ones for sure, or are we still trying in experimenting phases with workouts?
Usually they're some type of muscle training and
do you just like walking outside, or do you like biking as well? I can't remember if we've talked.
I like both. I
Okay.
do both. Like if I'll walk the dog or I'll on a bike ride. We'll go alone.
No?
I don't bike alone.
Is that an anxiety thing?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. I think it is.
Yeah. I was like, because I remember when I travel, you're
Yeah.
a
Oh my
mess.
God. No. I'm like, are you all right? She's all over there all by herself. How's she going through customs? Okay. Did she get her stamp? Is she approved?
I promise I'm okay.
Right. I'm independent as long as I have a buddy.
Hey, we all need to have friends, and that's okay.
That's right.
All right, so it sounds like we're getting back into our routine. We're trying to add things. We're understanding and listening to our bodies, so which is fantastic. Like, I never want you to stop doing that. If you want those other nights, eat this one. If you want to do a workout and you get into it and you're like 10 minutes in, and you're like, I don't want to do this anymore, stop it.
Oh my God, I've done it before.
You know?
Today is not the day.
Exactly. You know, like, appreciate that you took the chance and you're like, you know, it might not be today, but like, I'm going to go on a walk. And you get down to the block and you're like, I don't want to do this anymore, and go back, and that is okay. That's not failing or anything like that. So, fantastic that you're doing all of these things. Okay, let's see. Some things to add are our SMART goals. So what is SMART? I know, it sounds so fancy. So a SMART goal is measurable, like what do we want, what's it look like, those type of goals. So the M stands for motivation, and I don't ever think I asked you like what's motivating you to get healthier or exercise more in our first interview, and I really should have. So can you think of something that's motivating you?
I would probably say like pictures, like seeing pictures
Okay.
of current self, like first years in the past,
Okay.
or the fact that I don't want to take a picture, something like that. So I would say those probably motivate.
So self-comfort is
Yeah.
more of it. Okay.
But I'm not one that's gonna motivate myself. I have to see something.
Okay.
Something has to motivate me.
Gotcha. That's completely understandable. So you're not doing it for somebody else. It's for you.
Right.
That's awesome. Because a lot of times if that's not our motivator, we will tend to give up a little easier on it. You know, they always have like the revenge body type things, and you're not getting healthy for yourself. You're doing it to spread somebody else. So the fact that your motivator is you is huge. It's great. Let's see. So now that I kind of explained like SMART goals a little bit, how will you know what's your sign that this is working? You know, that do you want to work out 3 times a week, or is it, I want my clothes to fit me a little bit better, I want that confidence that if somebody's like, let's take a picture, you're all about it. How are you going to measure your success with it?
I think just seeing the scale. I think once I get to like
Okay.
a goal that's, not unachievable. It's not like I want to be 115 pounds like I did back in high school or something like that. But an extra 20 pounds, I would be happy.
Okay. So scale wise, we want to be
Yeah.
able to be the measurement, not really necessarily anything else, or maybe a combination of everything.
Well, it does feel good to like mentally like know that you've worked out.
Yeah.
And things, clothes and stuff look better on you because you're toned or whatever. But then you also like feel like you've done something.
Yeah. Okay.
But maybe just all of it.
Kind of like everything encompassing with the measuring, because I mean it is with this goal, it is nice that you can measure in different ways. You can measure it with the scale, you can measure it how you feel, how you look, and those type of things.
Yeah.
So it's a very attainable goal that has a lot of different measurements.
Right.
All right. So our first session, I asked you, what would you like to get out of our time together? And we never touched back on it after the first
Really?
one.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's funny. What was it? I don't even remember.
You said that you wanted to, you know, just kind of go through it and see, like, oh, what? You know, like it was just kind of like an open-ended question.
Mm-hmm.
So, what did you get out of our sessions together? And if it's nothing, that's also
I would
alright.
definitely say nothing. It definitely encouraged me to like
Okay.
stay focused.
Okay. That's wonderful.
Yeah, I would definitely say stay focused. Yeah.
I love that because part of this motivational interviewing is that. Like,
Yeah.
it's not, you know, me telling you, oh, you need to work out 5 times a day and you need to do this. It's, okay, well, what happened today? Or, you know, and that's
Right.
fine. You know, it's always about encouraging you and, like, I'm coming along for your journey, not the other way around.
Yeah.
So, I like that that's what you got. Like, I love that you got that out of this.
Yeah.
It makes me feel like I did this
Yeah, I
pretty okay.
definitely I didn't sit on the couch as much in the mornings.
Yeah. Now, did you try different workouts while we were meeting together, like different times?
I didn't because
Okay.
each one of her workouts is like it's set in like days. So like
Oh,
one's a 90-day session and then the next one's like a 365-day video or so like it could last forever, you know.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
I haven't changed. I've just been doing the 90-day one. So
Okay.
until the 90 days is done. I will be rearranging it depending on the strength level and stuff. So like at the end of each session, like I'll go, okay. It pops up a question, you know, it says hard, perfect, or easy. And so then you press one of the buttons and then the next time it'll regenerate it to how it made you feel.
Okay. So we're still continuing on the one program.
Yeah.
Okay. And how much longer do you have in 90 days?
I am at, I think I'm like 30-ish.
No, I didn't try to
Because like I said, I don't do them every day. But yeah, I would say I let's see, I'm trying to think. I probably started in like August, so whatever 30 sessions is in the now. It's probably not bad.
So August, September,
Yeah,
November,
that's
December, so it's 3 months and 2, 4, 8, 16. About 2 or 3
Yeah,
a week.
that sounds
Yeah.
right. Yeah,
It took me a little while to do that math.
that's all right. I'm gonna let. She's thinking. I'll let her do it. Her brain is already moving.
Which is funny because you messaged me this morning and I was asleep.
I figured, but I didn't know what time it was, so I was like, I'll just go ahead and get up. And then I talked to my sister and I was like, okay, I'll just be ready to do it earlier.
Yeah. It worked out. All right, so let's see if I have any more questions. No, I think at that last question, at our first session, I asked you what you would like to get out of our time, and I hope you got what you were looking
start
for.
asking that stuff.
I enjoyed our time together.
I did too. It was fun.
I love this.
I don't care.
I'm really thankful that you agreed to do this and help me out with this, because it's definitely helped out a lot. I hope you
Good, I hope so.
got what you were looking for out of it as well too.
A plus.
A plus.